What's up, King Pookie Nation? This is your boy King Pookie coming to the house. Today you're gonna have the Cardinals versus the San Diego Padres. This is I think the last game of the series. They're gonna go for the Cardinals are going to go for the sweep. Um, I heard that yesterday that Melvin Pujols walked it off yesterday. But here's the lineup for the Cardinals. Um, Par Profar at left field. Excuse me, the Padres. Machado at third base. Homester at first base. Eric Hosmer. Number 4, Vaught at DH. Collinsworth at second base. Kim at shortstop. Center. Nolan catcher. And Grimson center fielder. And Oscar right fielder. Yeah, the right fielder. And then Yu Darvish is the starting pitcher. And for the Cardinals, it's gonna be Donovan at second base, Goldschmidt at DH, Arnado at third base, Gusby at first base, Dickerson at center, left field, Nord Bar at right fielder, Sosa at shortstop, Kinsler at catcher, and center fielder Bader. And for the Cardinals, pitcher is Dakota Hudson. The game should be starting any minute. So I'm gonna do a double header today. I'm gonna do the Giants and Phillies later on tonight, like later on, like around 5 o'clock. So if you want to join the stream, yeah. But yeah. So it's been there one crazy that Machado that that what's his name Jack Peterson and Tommy Fame. It's getting crazier after every minute. Now they're bringing in what is his name the guy from the Angels what's his name, oh, I forgot what his name is. Can't think of it right now. He's the commissioner of the fantasy football league, I think. And Mike Trout. Yeah, so he's the commissioner. So Tommy Pham now he says now he's coming in the picture. It never ends. So we don't know what side of the story is like. So what's all this fantasy football about him taking out somebody from one of his football leagues? Some San Diego Padres are getting involved with it, and he shows a picture saying that he made fun of the San Diego Padres for a picture. And then Tommy Pham says Derek Mike Trout is like it's all his fault. So I don't know. It's just so it's getting crazier after a minute, but yeah, man. So tomorrow is going to be game 1 of the finals between the Golden State Warriors and the Boston Celtics. Now, the Golden State Warriors haven't played since a week, so they might be well rested, but hey, they have not played since last 2 weeks ago. I mean, like last Thursday when they clinched the West against the Mavericks. So they might be kind of, I don't know, well rested, and it might hurt them. But is just won on this Sunday against Miami Heat, and so but yeah, so The game should be starting any minute soon. Right now, it's just warming up, so it's gonna be at bat per Farrell. The fielder, his average is .232, 6 home runs, 23 RBIs, and then Hudson has 3.22 ERA. Here we go. So this game is in St. Louis last night. Ooh, but they got one of the guys is down. Last night, Ascar out at the plate. Ascar, why up aim arm race? It's game three. Game three? So it's a game, I guess it's a 3-game series. And it's crazy, man. I don't know. It rained this morning, but now it's kind of sunny. But yeah, my pain kind of went away some. My back pain, but it still kind of hurts a little bit in the back. But oh god, I think right after the stream, I'm gonna probably put a ice pack on it, man. But yeah. So if you're watching this on the replay, hit the like button and subscribe, and join the King Poke Nation Army. So we're gonna go on the road to 500. 142 for now. So, um, I'm just trying to get to at least to 500. Then hopefully, then they'll be on the road to 500 more. And then we could get, I don't know if I decided to go to and get a super chat or something. I don't know if I want to do that. Because then you'd have to pay Mr. Uncle Sam, at tax time. So I don't know. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, is it worth? I know it's worth it because but yeah. But by the time tax season comes around, you're gonna have to pay Uncle Sam because all those donations that you get. Uncle Sam wants a cut of that shit. He wants a cut of that. So, so Uncle Sam does anything to just try to get free money out of you. So, yeah, and who knows? Oh, well, refund. Only this time. Oh no! Don't tell me my speaker went out. Oh shit! So yeah, I'm not gonna have a headphone set on.
Budweiser, this Bud's for you. By Chevrolet, the #1 selling. Find yours at your Mid-America Chevy dealer.
Damn it! So I just have it on low. Earlier today in St. Louis. Today's weather is 74%, 74 degrees in St. Louis. Hudson is Dakota Hudson. 3 for 2 wins and losses. 0 is 3.22. His sinkers, his four seams, sliders, changes, and curves. Sinkers has 43. His four seams 11%. San Diego, Jerkison lead it off. Left field, Manny Machado, Eric Hosmore, Jake Luke, Jake Cronsworth, Haha Singh Kim, Austin Knoll, and Trent Gibson, and Jose Ascar. Bob Melvin of the San Diego Padres. Dakota Hudson. You said there was another famous Hudson, wasn't there? I forgot his name, but wasn't it Hudson played for the Oakland A's? Hudson, and then he went to St. Louis, didn't he? Here we go. Yeah, so the St. Louis is playing Chicago tomorrow. Well, first pitch is a ball. What? With a 97 mile an hour changeup. Ball 2 with a 99 slider. Strike with a 92 much sinker. My phone is a little faster than the iPad. I don't know why. So in the game. So we're 2-1. And play. Oh, and no outs. 87 mile an hour changeup. And he must have got it a single or a double. Let me see. A line for a base hit. And he's thinking of 2. And he gets a double. It's a leadoff double. Double on a ground ball to center fielder Harrison Bader. The Podres, they get men on, but the question has been, can they get them in? So at bat is Machado. Not a bad pitch. Is it? There it is. It's a change up. It's down under and not for a second off the bat that I think this could end up being 2 bases, but Profar takes a chance right there, rightfully so. Easily there into second. Manny Machado in the way. Kisner just trying to get pitch count to work. They're going to switch that out, put the earpiece in. They've had a couple of issues in this series. Both teams have with pitch count.
Yeah, it has been interesting so far throughout this one. Pitch count, it is obviously designed to speed things up, but hasn't necessarily been the case in this one.
I don't know if you guys like pitch count? I don't know.
So
Machado goes for a double for ball in the dirt. He's not a mile an hour slider.
He gets with 2 outs in that inning, and Gallegos had been shaky, so that was a huge point in the game in which Manny was ejected.
Fouled with a 93 mile an hour sinker. 1-1 for Machado. Seaver averages .347.
That I'm very careful with, especially with the base open. I make him try to expand a little bit. I know it's second batter of the game, but this is the guy that can hurt you the most.
And a fly ball lifted down the right field line, slicing over and out of play. Machado has been on base 43 of his 47 games, and he leads the NL with a .426 on-base percentage. Only Tony Gwynn has ever finished a season with a higher mark in Padres history back in 1994.
Oh, yeah, he must have hit a home run because it says 93 mile an hour sinker in play and runs. So he must have been getting 2. Maybe Chango singles. Oh, sorry, he didn't single. He singles on a line drive. Center fielder Harrison Bader Jerson scores. Wow.
Base hit into right center.
Right center.
Score.
Score.
And it's 1-0.
It's 1-0. San Diego. So Machado at first. And Eric Hosmer at bat. As he has a ball, an under sinker.
Travel, and all of a sudden, 2 batters and a 1-0 lead for the Padres. There's Eric Hosmer. Reach base in 7 of his last 9. And he's 5th in average in the National League at 312.
His average is a ball with a do sinker, 2-0. And Eric Hosmer. Ball 3. 91-mile-an-hour sinker.
If I'm Dakota Hudson, I'm staying there.
3-1 and it was oh.
Don't give him anything elevated out over the plate. And the 2-0 taken for a ball.
He called strike with 89-mile-an-hour slider. 3-1.
Thinking that year with a double play, they're the top 3 of double plays turned on the ground. The 3-0 pitch by Hudson. High strike, 3-1. Matthew Liberatore goes tomorrow against Keegan Thompson of the Cubs.
Machado still first base. And on base.
We'll see what happens on Saturday in the doubleheader. It's a big decision to be making there on Saturday. Big time. You're looking for 2 starters. You got to cover 18 innings. You know how those can put a dent in the rest of your week. An off day on Monday will come at the right time. Sure will. 3-1 pitch. 3-2.
Call strike with a 92-mile-an-hour first team fastball. 3-2.
Really nice job here by Dakota to get back into this count. Can he finish him off here?
On deck is Luke Voigt.
7 ground ball double plays. He's walked 23 on the year. They start the runner, and it's back
in play, and out. And that's the first out. Eric Hosmer grounds out to first baseman Juan Yespe to pitcher Dakota Hudson. Manny Machado's second base.
He's at second base today. Dickerson, Bader, Newbar in the outfield. Arenado, Sosa, Donovan Yepes on the infield, and Kisner behind the plate.
Fouled with it. A 94-mile-an-hour sinker. 0-1 on Voigt. He's hitting 214. Oh man, 93-mile-an-hour sinker, and it is runs and.
That's what he did yesterday, though. A couple of singles in the ball game. Offense hard to come by with the pitching of Adam Wainwright, Blake Snell. Both sides were very good. Long look by Hudson. The 0-1 pitch taken for a ball inside. 1-1. Luke has walked 18 times. And it was his 4th multi-hit game of the season in Game 2.
What the heck is my phone? Something's wrong with my phone. I don't know why. 3-1. 3-1 on Voigt.
Generally, his bread and butter is that slider down and away if he's going to use his secondary stuff.
Ball in the dirt. 94-mile-an-hour sinker. 4-1. So he walks Luke Voigt. Luke Voigt and Jacob Frederick. Yo, what's up? My brother is at the Guardians game. Oh man, the Guardians of the Galaxy. The Guardians. Oh, that's nice, man. I haven't been to a baseball game, man. I don't remember the last time I've been to a baseball game. I think it was in 2016. Then when I went to the Cubs game, I haven't been to the game, but it's nice. So what? What? Oh, I was looking at something different. That's what. But it says in played runs. I don't know. Yo, what's up? So I know that Rocha is gonna be on there today, doing it for the last game, of the series, which is the Philly and the Giants series. Hopefully I'm streaming that game, and I hope the Giants win that game. I hope they don't lose it. I hope I don't jinx something. So two, excuse me, it has two balls. So it's a 90-mile-an-hour slider, 2-0.
A lot of balls early on here for Hudson, and pitch number 20 coming up of the inning.
Nice.
Well, that's the thing too. When you're not pumping a lot of strikes, you're not.
What is this? A 92-mile-an-hour slider.
Slider maybe could have gotten the call by home plate umpire Nestor Seha, but not happening when you're around the zone and not in it much. Wainwright was
What is this?
magnificent again last night. 10 strikeouts. Then the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball.
Ground ball.
And Yepes will get the out at first.
And yes, base is out at first.
Adam, the oldest in Cardinals history.
Yeah, Jake Cronenworth grounds out the first baseman. One yes base to pitcher Dakota Hudson. So they moved up. So yeah, we got Machado at third and Luke at second. Kim at swing strike with a 92-mile-an-hour sinker on 1 on. Yeah, last night was rain. And went right. A 93-mile-an-hour sinker ball. 1-1. Call strike with a 90-mile-an-hour slider. 1-2.
That rotation over there for the Podres is real deal. You look at the numbers that they're putting up and the record that they have coming into action today, 30-19 on the season. That's in large part because of that pitching staff. The offense has not clicked really for the Padres so far this year. They anxiously await Fernando Tatis Jr. to come back off of the IL.
And the 1-1.
Ball, 93-mile-an-hour first seam fastball. 2-2. 1 out. 1 out. Fouled with a 90-mile-an-hour slider. 2-2 still.
Pitch number 25.
Pitch number 25. Right in the corner.
Little outside, and it evens it up at 2-2. Not the ratio you're looking for with the 14 balls and 11 strikes for Dakota.
Fouled it back with a 90-mile-an-hour sinker. 2-2 still. No, this will be his 7th pitch. Oh, man, that ball just hit the guy right in the face mask. Like the ball ricocheted out of off the face mask. And that must hurt. Kill. Right on the chin. Yeah. So the trainer's looking at it. Help. Trainer checking out the catcher. What? It just like grazed them right here on the side. Yeah, so Hudson
with a 2.27 ERA.
Oh, and it took our sinker out. That's gonna be an out. Hansen flies out to center fielder Harrison Bader.
He's trying to get out of this first inning with just 1 run allowed. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 outs. And the next in the air to shallow center and a diving catch.
And Bader did a diving catch, get him out. That's 3? I guess so.
Bader with the diving catch, it's 1-0.
So it's 1-0. San Diego. Damn, man, they had 2 banned, the Machado and Luke at base, and they couldn't bring him home. Man. So what other games is going on? Going on is wait, so the Casey and Cleveland game. So he's against Kansas City Royals. Royals are later today. What you talking about? It's sweet. So wait, is he from Cleveland? Yeah, because they must be playing. They're in Cleveland because isn't Casey on the visiting? So uh, so Cleveland. Yeah, so did you guys did you watch the Obi-Wan Kenobi series? Yeah. Oh man, I love some people said they didn't like it. Then he was Darth Vader, cause oops. I don't want to mention anything. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but you gotta see it. But yeah. Then I've seen on Facebook that the the black chick Inquisitor is just getting racial comments in it, so it's like that's not cool. So here comes you Darvish. His ERA is 3.76. His form is sinker splitters, cutters, and sliders, and curves.
Forcing fastball is really good. He'll slide it, he'll curve it, throw the split.
Ball! 495 by now, sinker. Excuse me, that was the first. Ooh, the first pitch was a strike. I'm sorry. Ball was the second one. Strikes with 80 mile an hour slider, 1 and 2. Ooh, a 95 an hour fast 4-seam fastball. He must have singled. Yep, he sing Brandon Donovan singles and a ground ball to left fielder Jacob. Par 5. And that's a base, yeah, the base hit to the third base. Goldschmidt D is at bad. He's with a ball. 96 on our 4-seam fastball. 1 and 0. Man, Goldschmidt, he's on that. I don't know, he's on the hit streak. His average is 4.38. Ball Goldschmidt with ball 2, 96 mile an hour seam fastball, 2-0.
second. Keep it going. That's it. What a month. Pitch taken low, and it's 2-0.
Ball in the third. Them on our cutter. 3-0.
Only two Cardinals have had
Ghostman.
longer hit streaks than
Man,
Bulls.
who do you think is the runner? Must, yeah, he's gonna
And Super Joe
at first.
debuting in 1999.
I wonder if he's gonna walk him. He's gonna walk him. Wow, Goldsman.
The 2-0 pitch outside.
Yep, and he does. 86-mile-an-hour cutter. Ball, and he walked Goldsmith. So they really got two runners at base. You know, at first and then second. Goldsmith at first and
Maybe slow for him. Start.
Brendan Donovan is second.
And the 3-0 pitch.
So Arnado at bat.
37 straight games. So the first two have reached, and it brings in Nolan Arenado trying to bust out. Profar Grisham has a guy in the outfield. Around the horn presented by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. Machado, Kim, Cronenworth, Hosmer on the infield. Austin Nola is your catcher. All right,
Let's see if the Cardinals could tie this game up.
May is gone. It's over with.
So today is June 1st, man. Foul. 87-mile-an-hour cutter. 0-1. Nolan Arenado.
The first month of the season, heck, that we've seen his entire career. It's probably his toughest month as a Cardinal. One of the toughest he's had in his career. And the foul ball.
Foul ball. The ball. He bounces the home plate and went popped up.
You were talking about that the other day, Dan. He's been out here working.
Ball with 84-mile-an-hour slider. 1-1 on Arenado.
Knock it out in front. Just been a lot of pop-ups. Him just being off. Here's the 0-1. He's sitting on 29 career home runs.
Ooh, 85-mile-an-hour slider. And he's out. Ooh, excuse me. It plays out. Oh, I'm sorry. Nolan Grounds do a double play. Third baseman Manny Machado. Second base Jake Cronenworth to first base. Eric Hosmer, Brendan Donovan to third. Oakstrom double play. So the guy at third is still. So 2 away. San Diego. Speeds is .278 averaged, 4 home runs, 8 RBIs. Driven 8. He's driven in 8. Let's see if they could tie this game or not. Excuse me, it says it's 2 strikes. 84-mile-an-hour slider. 0-2.
Enjoyed the interview with Albert, Jim Hayes on the pregame yesterday and again today. A lot of that conversation around Juan Yepes.
Fouled with 85-mile-an-hour slider. 0-2. With 2 outs.
Nice to have a mentor like that, isn't it?
Yeah, what? Albert Rose is not playing tonight.
Play the game and the history of it. Pretty good to be able to lean on.
Yes,
Albert, he loves it. The 0-2.
fouled the back with an 85-mile-an-hour slider. 0-2.
Well, we saw him. It was a torrid start for Juan Yepes. Came up, he just hit. He found himself in the lineup day in and day out. Still
97-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. 0-2.
Sort of busted him hard in because he likes to get the hands extended. And then he tried to make the adjustment of cheating to that inside pitch. I think it's affected him on the pitch away, just not being able to stay on it.
50 pitches for Darvish.
Talking with Albert every day. We know the work that Juan puts in as well. He's going to come back. Big league pitchers are pretty good. And the 0-2 fouled back.
strikeouts to 13 walks coming into this start. And now 53 innings of work.
Yeah, the San Diego with their dark
April 9th,
brown,
the 10th anniversary
chocolate brown jerseys, and the Cardinals in their home jerseys, the white and red jerseys. Ball, 86 mile an hour slider, 1 and 2. ISBs. And he's out, 96 mile an hour sinker. What?
With the ham fighters in Japan, he was the guy that we talked about so much. Would he become available? He was signed. You have to post for that. So it's a massive investment by clubs when they bring these players over. Yes, it is.
YSB grounds out the third baseman Manny Machado. To first baseman Eric Hosmer.
Cardinals get a leadoff hit and a walk, but cannot cash in.
Hit and leadoff walk off, and they couldn't hit it. Still 1-0. San Diego. First San Diego is going to be Noel, Greasham, and Oscar.
Get healthy, real hydration. And no added sugar, artificial sweeteners, or added colors. Fitness starts from within. Gatorade.
So I mean, like, I don't know who you got. This guy to win tomorrow.
Whoever takes this thing home will cement themselves in basketball history. But in the finals, you gotta be great. Locked in. Because when the champagne stops coughing, you know what's left? Legendary status, my man. Yes, sir. Exactly. And it all starts here. There's really only one number that matters in sports. That's why FanDuel built the #1 rated sportsbook app with the most popular parlays and faster payouts. Winnings hitting your bank account in as little as 2 hours. So if you want the best, bet with the best. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. New customers bet $5 and get $200 in free bets. Download FanDuel Sportsbook today.
It's still the Eat Fresh refresh at Subway, and now they're refreshing their classics.
Hold up. You're going to talk about classics? You should get a classic. Because the classic sweet onion sauce you love is getting refreshed in the new sweet onion steak teriyaki. So how are we going to refresh the Tom Brady?
I got an idea. You take the tag, little buddy.
Danny, as you mentioned last night, Nolan Gorman was unavailable. Nolan dealing with some back stiffness. His availability for today still up in the air.
Call strike with an 89 mile slider for Nolan. Strike, call strike with 80 mile an hour curveball. On to
This isn't one of those times. The back stiffened up and we didn't want to make it worse. Danny Nolan told me he feels fine swinging the bat, but when he has to bend down things like fielding a ground ball, that's problematic.
ball. 90 mile an hour slider. 1-2. 1-2 and 0.
Austin Nola, 0-2 the count. 7-8-9 for the Padres. And that's off the plate.
That's a ball. A 93 mile an hour sinker. 2-2.
That you see with Dakota Hudson. I just think that there's a lot of timing involved. It's a longer arm. He starts open anyhow, so the timing is going to have to be right. I mean, the arm action, it is funky, but that's what makes the movement. That's what makes him him. So you're not just going to say, all right, we're not throwing enough strikes. Let's totally blow this up. But he does have to figure out how he gets that arm up in a good position consistently. And the 2-2 back.
Austin and Nolan grounds out the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And first baseman, one out. Greasham or Greasham, I don't know. Call strike with the 79 mile an hour curveball. On 1.
continue. So you turn the page. You only gave up 1 run. Now roll. Here's Trent Grisham.
Call strike with a 93 mile an hour forcing fastball on
The
2.
Cardinals would win it in the 10th, 3-2. Yeah, Trent Grisham's numbers do not look good, but the last couple of days he's had some monster home runs. He had a walk-off against the Brewers, that big home run that you just mentioned last night. He's still got some pop. Don't leave it over the middle. Yeah. Say it all the time. I mean, big league hitters.
Ball with an 89 mile slider.
4 times a night.
And he's out. 93 mile an hour sinker.
That's a pretty good slider right there. 1-2 the count.
What?
A slider right there in off the plate.
What the hell is going on in here? My phone, it says. Okay, now it says it. Now it says it. Wait, outs. Yeah, it rolled over the shortstop to the first baseman. 2 outs. Shrinkerson grounds out the second baseman. Brandon Donovan, first baseman, Wanya Space.
And they've dropped 5 of 7. And in those 7 games, Brad, they've only scored 17 runs. Eric Hosmer, who's been slumping, got the day off yesterday. Robinson Cano is 3 for 32. He was in their lineup yesterday and is hitless now in 21 at-bats. Will Myers, they try to get something out of him.
Oscar 2.5 average. Your home runs. Ball. What?
You're catching somebody while they're down, leave them that way. It's been a good start to this second inning here for Hudson, trusting that sinker. 2-0, taken low by Azukar. At the outfield assist.
And Jose Oscar grounds out the shortstop. And Mendoza to first baseman. You got Wanya Speed. And it's out. 3 outs. For St. Louis is going to be Dickerson and Norbard and Sosa. The bottom of the second inning.
What's the natural bend? Cut it long or short? Nothing in between.
Wonder where's my friend Turkey Lion? I thought he would definitely be in there because it's St. Louis.
Legendary status, my man. Yes, sir. Exactly.
I know I'm streaming this on Twitter, but I don't know how do you. Can you leave comments on Twitter? Can you get Twitter comments on here? I don't know how that works. Probably not. Only YouTube. And I do have Facebook, but I don't, you have to get it put on Facebook. You have to have like posted like 10 minutes before the thing starts, and it's before going live. I know I could put Facebook, but
Every stop on your road trip is what you want to make. Come in for an oil change and tire rotation starting at $29.99 and get
damn, I wanted to go to the movies this weekend today because, but man, my back's just been hurting like crazy. So top of the third, foul. 185 cutter on Dickerson. 0-1.
Randy Johnson, some of the most dominant arms in the history of the game, and Yu Darvish right there through his first 221 career starts. We've got a good look at it over the years. He's fun to watch. The way the ball moves all over the place. Yu Darvish, a bit of a personality as well. He has some fun.
Strike with 73-mile-an-hour slider. Curveball. Excuse me. Oh. So it's 0-2. 0-2.
that's nice for them. He said, how can I do that?
Here's the 0-1. And a play
Strike.
in front.
So you
On
being
to
A Vegas kid. Did you emulate Greg Maddox?
with 73 mile-an-hour curveball.
Sink it and move it around. I mean,
Curveball.
yeah, I was going to say, I bet your guy. Yeah, so growing up as a kid, I'd get home from school and one of two channels were generally on.
Man, I wanted to buy one of those bubble gum
Had the Braves, and fortunately for me,
hats, you know, but they were too expensive as hell.
the way they
So,
manipulated the baseball.
ooh, yeah. Dickerson, he drives a single. 96 mile-an-hour forcing fall.
You're telling me that
Quarter singles on a ground ball to right fielder Jose Oscar.
They would always have their Christmas camp, and I just loved going there and being a part as a young kid. And they would bring in their special guests, and Greg Maddox, Mike Maddox would be there, Marty Barrett, Marty Cordova, a bunch of guys that were, in and from the area. And as a kid, it was the coolest thing, like getting to watch. I mean, I'm watching you on TV, and then you're here at this.
No bar.
In the past, after we won the World
His average is .111 runs.
standing there with
Ooh,
Greg and Mike.
and he reads it 87 mile-an-hour cutter.
nifty play here, but
And that's a double play for double.
they turn two.
They turn two
That's a good play.
It's a good pick. He knows he's right there on
for
the
double.
good throw to get the tag on Dickerson.
Lars Nasbar grounds into a double play.
First base.
2 out.
With the Kansas City Royals.
First, and here's Sosa. He's got a ball, a 3 mile-an-hour slider.
To watch.
It is. It is. Unfortunately, in our game right now, the ball's not going to play near
Call
as
strike
much as it should
with
be. And
80 mile-an-hour cutter.
You got some athletes
1-1.
work on that craft. For Hosmer, that doesn't just happen. He doesn't just roll out of bed and make a play like that. He puts in the work.
Ball with a 95 mile-an-hour sinker. 1-2.
Here's Sosa, the 1-0 pitch. A strike.
Sosa averages .226, 0 home runs, 0
The
home.
Gold Glove, 4 different years at first.
Balls back with a 95 mile-an-hour sinker.
And that's that foul. 2 strikes on Sosa.
1-2. Falls back with 85 mile-an-hour slider. So 1-2. 1-2 outs.
Sosa pops it out.
Pops it.
Right side and out of play to
Ooh. 83 mile-an-hour slider.
This person's special today.
And out.
Is it that day where you're hoping you don't
Eduardo Sosa grounds out to third baseman Manny Machado.
Nope. Well, you didn't have a major league team.
So that's they're good and go to the top of the third.
no perfect attendance?
Backhanded, Machado gets up and fires a strike to first. How about the defense from the Padres? Here in the home half of the second. Hosmer the double play, and Machado a dandy down to third.
I like the convenience of the app because it's right at my fingertips. I can order exactly what I want, get exactly what I want, all through the convenience of my phone.
Oh, the best part about the app is definitely that the drinks are always half price.
Now this is a celebration.
So the NBA finals are going to be on ABC.
Finals. You gotta be great. Locked in. Because when the champagne stops popping, you know what's left? Legendary status, my man. Yes, Dirk. Exactly. And it all starts here.
There's really only one number that matters in sports. The number one. That's why FanDuel built the number one rated sportsbook. The most
Man, so due to San Diego, you know, they're trying to avoid to get swept today.
2 hours. So if you want the best, bet with the best. FanDuel, America's number one sportsbook. New customers bet $5, get $200.
Man, I just hope that I hope the Giants win today. Man, because it's like I don't want to jinx them. Every time when I stream that game, they always lose all the time. And I think this is like the fourth or time I streamed them, and they always lose. Yeah, I see. First game against the Rockies, and then San Diego, then the Cardinals, and then today will be the fourth time I was streaming them. Oh man, I'm playing, and that's an out for per fire. One out. Jagger lines out to left fielder Corey Dickerson.
Just have to trust him. Profar doubled it and scored his first time up, slicing out to left.
That was his first pitch, and no, he got out. Jerkson. Profar.
Join the Cardinals Valley Sports Midwest and the American Red Cross, the 19th annual Cardinals Blood Drive, June 14th through the 16th. Everyone who attempts to donate receives a
So
special
I'm tired. I don't know why I'm
Red Cross blood.
Here's Machado. He's an 80-mile-an-hour curveball. 1-0. Manny Machado.
Here's Machado at the base hit to center to bring in Profar. He drove in his 29th. Currently, this Padres team has the highest.
And he's out. 90-mile-an-hour slider.
Very good defensive club. And we just saw that half inning. Machado's backhanded play, Hosmer, the double play that he started.
Charlotte to third base and straight to the first base. Manny Machado grounds out the third baseman. Nolan Arenado goes to first baseman. Hosmer? Damn, that's really bad. It's a ball. 80-mile-an-hour slider and a 93-mile-an-hour sinker. 2-0.
Cardinals finish up today a homestand, but also a stretch of games against some of the best teams in the league, too.
What is out in place? Eric Hosmer grounds out the first baseman Juan Yespes. We're going to go to the bottom of the third. Kisner, Bader, and Donovan. San Diego 1-0.
That's why FanDuel built the #1 rated sportsbook app with the most popular parlays and faster payouts. Winning sitting in your bank account in as little as 2 hours. So if you want the best, FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. New customers spend $5, get $200.
Two Lopez and Kisner, Bader, and Brandon Donovan.
Now this is a celebration. Whoever takes this thing home, cement themselves in basketball history. But in the finals, you gotta be great. Locked in. Because when the champagne stops popping, you know what's up? Legendary status, my man. Yes, sir. Exactly. And it all starts here.
Make sure every stop on your road trip is what you want to be. Come in for an oil change and tire rotation starting at $29.99 and get road trip ready at Midas. Follow your passion.
I think right after this game, I'm gonna just lay down and ice my back and ice back. I sit.
Can we still look beautiful?
You do you. It's not about where the road takes you. It's about
Could
the
you scooch up, please?
tour you.
Oh, that is. Live room is one of the many features we evaluate to help functional credit.
So Kisner at bat.
Just scroll over the stand up.
His average is 247, 1 home run, and 10 RBIs. First hit is an 84 by another cutter, and is out for his first pitch. Andrew Kisner grounds out to shortstop. Sing Kim.
First pitch swinging and a grounder into Kim.
Kim. One out ready. So now it's Bader.
All-star. We're talking about the strikeouts, and he's moving up on that list. The fewest amount of games. He was the fastest pitcher in the history of baseball to get to 1,500 strikeouts in terms of appearances. He did that in just 197 appearances. Just has that disappearing stuff. For the longest time, it was that split that nobody could touch.
Call strike with an 86 mile an hour cutter 0-1. Ball, but then the 6 mile an hour 4-seam fastball 1-1 on Bader.
There's a good chance the wheels totally fall off in the first inning. I mean, that was huge. And look how Dakota has settled in the next 2 innings.
Fouled it back with a 94 mile an hour 4-seam fastball.
There's something in the game that he does, whether it's he makes a play like that, gets a
1-2.
draws a walk and steals a bag. 1-2.
Fouled it back with an 85 mile an hour slider. Still 1-2.
And the 1-2 pitch to Bader. Sticks the bat out.
Fouled with 85 mile an hour slider.
Won't get there, and it's into the camera well. Bader does the little things that'll help.
It's and Harrison Bader flies out to right fielder Jose Oscar.
Comes in hitting 255.
It's
At this day and age,
the second out.
the 1-2
Hit Donovan
popped up into shallow right.
popped up.
As a by the right fielder with the catch. And there's two away.
There's 2-way.
Top of the lineup, Donovan.
Top of the lineup. Donovan is an 86 mile an hour cutter. 1-0.
On the inner half and went the other way with it on purpose. Ship was on. That left side was pretty wide open. Machado in at third. And the
Fouled it with an 86 mile an hour cutter 1-1.
Machado was playing a little bit deeper in his first at bat, trying to take away a little bit of ground there from Donovan on the left side. And the 1-0 pitch. Oh, foul. A stubby clap. So your Mike Maddox. What
1-1.
kind of advice you have for Waino? What do you say to a guy that's been doing it forever? You know what the fun thing is about Adam Wainwright, who has been doing it forever? Mad Dog's been in this game forever, too. He has in the big leagues 15 years, been a pitching coach now, 16 years after that. Adam's always looking to learn something. And so is Mike Maddox.
And it's a 93 mile an hour cutter. Out, and he's out.
So whether it's them looking at you, Darvish, hey, what is he doing?
We're gonna go to the top of the fourth.
To be a little bit more consistent with his
Brendan Vern Donovan grounds out to first baseman Eric Hosmer. To pitcher Yu Darvish.
One pitch to Donovan. And a grounder snagged by
Yeah,
Hosmer.
Yu Darvish.
At first. Then a 1-2-3. Head to the fourth. Padres on top.
Padres are on top. So it's gonna be Voigt, Cronenworth, and Kim.
Means to be connected to everyone around you, to your community,
Well, man, yeah, I finally was able to sleep last night.
Together now, we're still apart. Custom Ink has hundreds of products to help you feel connected. Upload your logo or start your design today at customink.com.
I was noticing a lot of hair loss. Started being known as car ain't got no roof.
Definitely looked like a stock one. That big like highway like going through the side.
We're going to go on top of the fifth,
I went to
top
Forbes.com,
of the
started that
fourth.
consultation, and within a few days, got my product.
The process is super easy.
After about the second month, I started to see true results.
It is amazing. This is really great.
Yeah, roof got put back on. Start your free online visit today at Forbes.com.
Now, speaking of celebration, whoever takes this thing home will cement themselves in basketball history. But in the finals, you gotta be great. Locked in. Because when champagne.
My name is Rodney Lambert. I weigh 400 pounds. Bullies at my school made my life hell, but I still can't stop eating. Then,
It all starts here.
Said I was crazy to do this. Just a surf coach who wanted to shake up the sunglass industry. I wanted something different, radical. I didn't want to blend in, so I created blenders. Born on the beach in San Diego, now rocking pride.
And on that night, 25,000 fans ages 16 and older take home the Nolan Arenado jersey courtesy of Scott Credit Union and tickets at Cardinals.com.
Call strike with a 70-mile curveball. Strike 2 with 85-mile changeup.
The third, also known as Luke. It's very creepy. Very much so. I bet Grandma's watching. Former Cardinal that used to
Ball
play
was
for the
92-mile first seam fastball and avoid.
Now, does she make him pay for punch-outs now?
Well, that'd be expensive. Might be. Be a good way to cut down premium on putting the ball in play. I'm saying.
Ball with 80-mile slider. 2-2.
Slider ways, got that good change up. Sink it in, boy, Grandma. She's gonna be looking for that cash. Had to shorten up a little bit. Put it in play. He's up there to do damage. And it's a count of 2-2.
And it was about foul. 93-mile sinker. 2-2.
8 in a row. It's a 6-pitch inning against Pro Farmers Hospital. That's who he is. The 2-2. Get down the right field line and out of play. First
Ball
base has been an issue.
with 86-mile changeup. 3-2.
From a pitching perspective, and Brad, you did both.
No outs.
Leaving, how do you get him going into the
Ooh, a 90-mile slider.
first? The overall ERA
In play, but outs.
Go on misses with changeup in
Close to
there.
30 pitches. I know. No, it's a ton. And those are 30 pitches.
Luke Voigt flies out to field to left fielder Corey Dickerson.
Very similar problems. The first inning was a bear. Once you got to that, he was good.
The 3-2 to left. And Dickerson there to make the catch.
Might have broke his bat on that good slider right there by Hudson. But there are a lot of adjustments you can make in the bullpen. And mentally, I mean, you really have to be able to lock in down there. Some guys will go out there and just have a normal routine, throw your 30-something pitches, whatever.
What? A 92-mile sinker in play, and he's out.
Transition into starting.
Damn, for the first pitch,
First inning, out there.
Jake Cronsworth grounds out to first base and West.
How I would be facing them and really locking in pitch to pitch. You do have to make adjustments as much as they try to make it exactly the same from the
2 outs.
to the game mound. There are some differences.
Yepes takes it himself, steps on the mound.
That's where I think, Dakota Hudson, he's doing a really good job of settling in again now after the first. You got to take advantage of the warm-up pitches. You really have to concentrate on, are you getting the ball down? And maybe,
Ball with a 7-mile curveball.
already had this conversation with whoever's catching it, whether it be Kisner today or Yachty. Set up down the middle. Yeah. Give me anything down is going to be fine. With the movement that he has, I don't need you to spot up on the corner, especially early. Always
1-0.
things. Just get me down anywhere. Let the ball move.
So 2 outs and nobody on. 10 in a row set down by Dakota Hudson.
Call strike
Breaking ball
with
inside.
90 mile an hour slider. And 90 mile an hour slider, and he's out. It's 3 outs. So Hoxing Kim pops out to catcher Andrew Kisner in foul territory.
Well, to your
So
point,
we're going to go to the bottom of the fourth.
borderline pitches.
San Diego 1, Cardinals 0.
Pitches popped out. Kisner near the screen and has it.
So yeah, for the Cardinals it's going to be Goldschmidt, Arenado, and Yuspies
Through four. Padres on top.
to up next.
Homegrown tomatoes. Nice. I want to feel in control of my health, so I do what I can. What about screening for colon cancer? When caught in early stages, it's more treatable. I'm Cologuard. I'm non-invasive, and I detect altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers, even in early stages. Early stages? Yep. It's for people 45 plus at average risk for colon cancer, not high risk. False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your provider if Cologuard is right for you. Consider it done. Now this is a celebration. And whoever takes this thing home will submit themselves in basketball history. But in the finals, you gotta be great. Locked in. Because when the champagne stops coughing, you know what's left? Legendary status, my man. Yes, Dirk. Exactly. And it all starts here.
Let's talk about the bullpen. Their starters are averaging 6+ innings a game, by far the best in the league.
It's the question that won't go away. With all the superstars on the court, the problem has to be in the front office. They have an elite quarterback. They have the skilled players on offense. Will the defense carry this weight? The Athletic delivers exclusive access to the sports stories you care about
Now
most.
inside the building, is gone after this year's
Personalized coverage built around your team. Subscribe today for $1 a month at theathletic.com/TV. If you weren't proud of the craftsmanship and level of detail that go into every pair of Warby Parker glasses, well, we probably wouldn't show you how they're made, including this part, which is our favorite. And wow. And this is also great.
I would assume, but I guess you shouldn't assume anything in sports. But Paul Goldschmidt will be the player of the month for May. I mean, Mookie Betts, though, had a great month, too. Really did. It's a two-horse race. Hard to beat those numbers. It really is. Well, the 23 extra...
Goldschmidt 404 average.
Cardinal record for May, surpassing the
Or ball 88 mile an hour cutter.
Got to see something special. Got to see history at the ballpark. So here is Goldie and the first pitch of ball. After the Cardinals head to the Windy City, it's a fantasy camp here in St. Louis at Busch Stadium. Many of the former Cardinal greats are here. Ozzie Smith, Ted Simmons, Cardinal Hall of Famer Tommy Herr, Jason Mott, who closed
Ball 2, 89 mile cutter. And ball 3, 87 mile cutter. 3-0.
And there's Jim. Jim's with him too. Of course, Jim. Brendan Wright can still play. He can pick it. Love watching him play defense too. And it's 3-0. I asked Chris Carpenter once. Well, no.
Paul Goldschmidt walks. Walk.
Who's the best defensive shortstop you ever played? He said Brendan Wright. Is that right? He's the best defensive shortstop. That's high praise right there for Chris Carpenter. Played this game for a long time. Well, Ozzie retired in '96, and I would say Brendan Wright defensively. I'm not saying he's Ozzie, but he was probably the best shortstop.
Goldschmidt at first.
From Ozzie to now, he's a phenomenal athlete. Yeah.
Call strike at Arenado. 95
Really good guy.
mile first team fastball. 0-1.
To be around. Here's Nolan Arenado. Grounded into a double play his first time up. The walk to Goldie and the first pitch to Nolan.
Call strike.
It's a strike on the outside.
85 mile slider. 0-2.
Game plan for Goldie position. That's why this spot becomes so important. Nothing into the count. It's a wicked slider right there. Larry State and Joe Pfeiffer and their outstanding put on
0-2 on Arenado.
They do one in Cooperstown and then one down in Jupiter. The Cardinals spring training.
Oh, 85 banana slider. And that's a base hit. Goldie to the tag third. Is he safe? Nolan Arnold sickles and a sharp line drive to left fielder Jake Cherskin perfect. Ball goes Smith to third. Nolan Arnold to second. There's no outs, man. Could tie this game up, man. 102 miles an hour off the bat.
Turn the page for him. Love the base running there, first to third. And now it is Yepes rounded out to third, his first time up.
They're fouled. But then they 5 by down some foreseen fastball. 0-1. Grounded in the first. Oh, where they tied the game at 85 mile slider. Wonder if he dug the singles or doubled.
Here's the 0-1 pitch by Darvish. And Yepes is a high fly ball out to right.
Yeah, Wyatt spits out his sacrifice fly to right fielder Jose Oscar most with ties it. And this game is tied at 1-1. Arenado the second. Call strike on Dickerson and 75 mile curveball. 0-1.
Podres will bring the infield in. Dickerson singled to right, first time up.
Dickerson.
He's driven in 9 so far this year. First pitch to him. Curveball and a beauty.
Strike with 74 mile an hour curveball. 0-1. Ooh, 88 mile an hour cutter in play, but it out. Corey Dickerson grounds out the shortstop. Hing-Sung Kim to first baseman Eric Hosmer. It's 2 outs.
Saturday, June 11th, the Cardinals host the Reds. That day, 25,000 fans ages 16 and older take home a Molina or Waino championship ring thanks to Emmerich.
No bar, 87 mile an hour cutter. Strike 1. 0-1.
Oh, yeah, I think Nolan made the right decision there.
No Molina, no Albert today. Ball in the dirt with 73 mile an hour curveball. 1-1. Ball in the dirt. 73 mile an hour curveball.
Still trying to gain traction here offensively. And bats outside of this series.
Whoa, 85 butters forcing baseball 2-1.
Last year come up and he was very consistent early and he got some at bats because he was doing so well, but it is difficult.
Ball 87 mile an hour cutter. 3-1.
Bats are sparse. 2-1 to count. Sosa on deck.
Was wondering if he'll walk some of them. He's gonna walk them.
Plays of the year, thanks to Lars Nootbaar last night to keep the game tied at 2. With a throw at right around 96 miles an hour from left to catch the runner at the plate. We were joking around last night.
Call strike with an 85-mile-an-hour cutter. I thought we could just use it to walk, but it was a strike.
Then Newt comes up firing gas again. And it was a strike to the plate.
Still man at third.
He was shocked to see the glove laying on him. And a 3-1 pitch to Newt.
Call strike with an 85-mile-an-hour cutter. 80-mile-an-hour cutter in play, outs. And we're gonna go to the top of the 5th. Well, the Cardinals, they tied the game, so 1-1. So here comes San Diego. Noel, Grisham, Escar.
So 2 hard hit balls off the bat of Nootbaar, but nothing to show for it. And the Cardinals have tied it up.
Michael, we get in the woods. It's a good choice all around.
I don't know, who do you guys want to win today, San Diego or the Cardinals? I really don't care who wins. Well, kind of I want San Diego win because I don't like the Cardinals anyway. Because the Cardinals are in their division, so yeah, I would like San Diego, but yeah, but every time. So, yeah, later tonight. So later, if you want to stick around, come back. I'm gonna be doing the San Francisco Giants versus the Philadelphia Phillies to close off the series. And hopefully, I told you, I hope the Giants win. I hope I just don't jinx them, man. If they lose, that means I always jinx them all the time. Cause all the time when I stream the Giants game.
Legendary status, my man. Yes, sir. Exactly.
So at least the Cardinals, they tied up the game.
Square can help you keep them all in sync. Sign up in minutes at Square.com, and with your one account, you can take orders for dine-in, delivery, or pickup. All your sales and data all work together.
I don't know why I'm not tired. Got the yawns. Jason Mott. Call strike with an 87-mile-an-hour slider. Ball with a 79-mile-an-hour curveball. 1-1. A null. Ball with a 91-mile-an-hour sinker. 2-1. Ball with a 90-mile-an-hour first seam fastball. 3-1.
You're still crazy.
I'm actually being serious. Yeah. For once in my life. Yeah. This is all true.
This is what he's being serious.
But the chances that he walks and plays. Oh yes, down the mile-an-hour sinker. Out. Austin Nolan pops out the second baseman. Brendan Donovan. One out for San Diego. Grisham. Follows it back with an 91 mile forcing fastball on one.
People will be very angry at me. Are you in touch with Chris Carter?
Ball with an 86 mile changeup. 1-1.
We're friendly. He reached out to me when I was in Seattle and wished me well and everything. So some of the that happened. That story all the time too. It'll keep you humble, but all good times. All good times. I look forward to catching up with him at some point.
That would be awesome to have a camera there. Good luck with
With the daddy by singer out.
I know you guys have been to fantasy camp. I know you guys enjoy that as well.
There's no one in front of you.
Trent grips and pops out to catcher Andrew Kisner
So much fun for the
in
campers
foul
and the
territory.
players to get together. And Hudson is now retired 13 in a row.
He is looking good. And again, this is the Dakota Hudson that the Cardinals wanted to see from the jump. Credit him for making some adjustments early in
Man,
this one. Going back to
I don't know
fantasy
why I
camp,
got
I
me
feel just like
so
Chris
tired.
does, where I look around
Ball
the man,
for Oscar, 91 mile an hour sinker.
it's such a cool experience.
What?
I tell everybody, if you get a chance to do it, or if you ever have thought about it, I promise you it's going to be worth your while. I mean, you're going to have stories for the rest of your life, and you get treated like you are one of the guys when you were a camper.
So 2 outs and nobody on.
For better or for worse, by the way.
That's true. Be a little rough. Just go in with thick skin.
You might be a CEO in your real life, but welcome to camp.
You're not here. I can guarantee you that. This is Azokar, the outfielder.
And he's out
It's into shallow
with a 90 mile an hour slider. Jose Oscar flies out to right fielder Lars Notbar. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Still tied at 1-1. Ooh, wait. Okay. At the top of the fifth, Casey is losing to Cleveland to 0-2. And just 1 minute, Washington and New York are tied 0-0. Then we're gonna have later tonight Miami and Colorado. That's a doubleheader. They're gonna be playing. Houston and Oakland A's and Atlanta and Arizona, and then San Francisco at Philly, Seattle, and Baltimore. So next, due up for the Cardinals is gonna be Sosa, Kisner, and Bader.
And this is also great. When you order a new frame, we custom cut and polish a pair of lenses just for you. Try 5 pairs for free at warbyparker.com.
Like a weekend in the woods. It's a good choice all around. Like screening for colon cancer. When caught in early stages, it's more treatable. I'm Cologuard. I'm non-invasive, and I detect altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers, even in early stages.
Early stages.
Yep. It's for people 45 plus at average risk for colon cancer, not high risk. False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your provider if Cologuard is right for you.
We're in. Well, we have not, at least us, in the
Yo, man, so it's Cardinals and the Cubs this tomorrow. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And Sunday.
The great rivalries in the sport, St. Louis and Chicago, will be on the air tomorrow night from Wrigley. 1-1 game, and here is Sosa. 7-8-9 in the
Sosa
the first pitch, taken for a ball.
taking him for a ball. 86 mile an hour cutter.
It really doesn't matter what the record
93 mile an hour forcing fastball strike. 1-1.
Cubs fans will pack the house. There will be a party on the streets. It'll start early. Saturday's got a chance to be very interesting out there in the stands with the doubleheader. Oh boy, that's a lot of old style early. Oh man. And thought about it that way. I mean, it's going to get wild out there. Oh look, everybody's out there pre-gaming, having fun. That's what it's all about, Cards and the Cubs. Softly hit to third.
Everybody so grounds out the third baseman, Manuel shut out their first baseman,
Well, we have
Eric
all
Osborne.
heard from the
And there was a
home
94 Monarch.
Andrew Kisner rounded out to
And
short.
Gisner with an
How about the cat going
he
right
strikes out with an 81 Monarch slider, and Gisner flies out to right field.
but yet
Jose Oscar in foul territory.
Kisner pops it up. As Okar in foul territory makes the catch. And again, for people that don't know the story, Chris Carpenter, as we all know, was a very intense man. And on the days he pitched, he was really intense. And it was in Cincinnati. And finishes up the warm-up tosses. And away we go. Except, where's the shortstop? Gonna need him. He was nowhere to be found. And when
Bader,
he found his glove
I
and
bet.
spikes
Call strike with 82 Monarch slider 01.
of frustration.
He flies out in the third.
Anything you want. I mean, it was all there. Here's Carpenter.
If looks could kill, oh man.
He was not happy.
But as we talked about earlier, Carp had a real respect for Brendan Ryan, the way that he played the position.
Fouled with an 91 Monarch splitter 0-2.
Days like that, or moments like that, you have it out with somebody, then all of a sudden, brothers hug at the end.
So there was a makeup game later in the season down in Florida at the old ballpark in Miami. Just one day, probably a noon, 1 o'clock start. Brendan Ryan literally got to the ballpark at 8 a.m. and was dressed in full gear on a day that Chris Carpenter was to start that day.
Fouled with that 1 Monarch splitter
It was pretty
0-2.
chair out of the shortstop position, ready. And you know how guys, they'll go through BP and maybe take a shower or get into the BP gear. He was in full uniform, ready to go.
Got
No
gloves,
problem.
gloves stashed all over the place just in case.
That's right. And the 0-2.
Harrison Bader grounds out to second baseman Jake Crosswood, first baseman Eric Osborne to strike out. We're gonna go to the top of the sixth. 1-1. San Diego, San Francisco 1. Tied. So we're gonna go on top of the fifth. KC is still losing to Cleveland 0-2. Bottom of the fourth, Washington and New York are tied. And then top of the fifth,
Give me one of those.
Order a new classic online and use our convenient pizza portal.
San Diego. And okay, for the San Diego's gonna be Profar, Machado, and Hosmer. Right down next.
That looks like a win to me. DQ, happy tastes good. Should we leave a note?
No.
Did I pass? Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
So I'm at a beachside hotel. As you can see, I'm pretty relaxed. I don't mean to brag, but I do have multiple pools. I'm looking for someone who likes sand and sun. Active types for pool.
Difference maker, the starter today, Dakota Hudson, getting ground balls and getting outs 14 in a row.
Yeah, this right here is where Dakota Hudson is going to make his money. It's on the ground. It's quick outs. And after that first inning, it was a 28-pitch first inning for Dakota. Since then, well, it's been 39 pitches for the next 3 innings, next 4 innings. So, I mean, this guy has locked in.
You don't have to strike out the ball. He hasn't punched out anybody in this
game. Who cares? He's got 1 run and tons of weak contact. Really like the adjustment we've seen.
So he's given up 2 hits.
Strike.
First 2 batters.
85 by an change up.
His line through
Ball decided by an curveball. 1-1.
Shift on the right side of the infield. And it's a ball and a strike. Profar, the double to start the game, scored on the single by
Foul. 91 sinker. 1-2.
Podres. And the Cardinals able to tie it up in the 4th on a sac fly by Juan Yepes to score Paul Goldschmidt. The 1-1 pitch. 2 strikes on Jurickson Profar.
Really a surprising double in the first inning, wasn't it? A ground ball that found a hole and just found way.
Ball went into my curveball. 2-2.
His credit was on the hustle.
Ball went into my forcing fastball. 3-2.
Hudson gets those ground balls on 2 different pitches. The sinker about 64%, the ground ball rate, the slider 53%.
Not a lot of guys that do that.
Alex Cobb, Logan Webb, Sandy Alcantara, Ranger Suarez.
And played 93 by an sinker. Grounds out to first baseman Juan Yepes to pitcher Dakota Hudson.
Plenty of time. Hudson to the bag, 15 in a row.
It's a good play right there by Juan.
15 in a row for Hudson.
Due to the fact that he is very close to the bag, even though Profar can move it. Knocks it down and makes a play. Think about those ground ball rates, and another one right there, obviously, for Dakota Hudson.
Call strike, 92 mile forcing fastball for Machado.
There are 2 pitches that you're looking down the
And
middle,
just,
it's gonna go
1 for 2.
As a right-hander, this sinker's either gonna pull
Ball 191 mile an hour sinker.
difficult to
1-1.
hence the low hard hit rate.
And a strike to Machado, 1 for 2.
Ooh, 86 mile an hour play change up. And he's out.
The 1 pitch, inside.
Manny Machado pops out. Catcher Andrew Kisner in foul territory.
13 years. And Manny pops it up. Kisner is there. 3rd time he's had a pop-up in foul territory to the Cardinals catcher. 16 in a row. Well, this is more like it, isn't it?
Dan Hudson is killing it.
The way that he attacked him here was
16 in a row. He's
fastballs, and this one, the changeup. So that same action as the sinker, but takes about 8-9 mile an hour off of it and gets one of the hottest.
what? Eric Hosmer. Oh man, Eric lands out sharply to right fielder Lars no bar. Ready damn on the first pitch. We're going to go into the bottom of the 6th. 1-1.
One hot ready classic. We actually changed it with
Changed Little Caesars.
So wait, it's what, the bottom of the 5th? 0-2 for Cleveland. Washington is leading then New York 2
it tastes even better because we added 33%.
I guess there's only 2 games that are already going to play that are playing, and so that's 3 games.
It's still the Eat Fresh refresh at Subway, and now they're refreshing their classics.
Hold up. You're going to talk about classics? You should get a classic. Because the classic sweet onion sauce you love is getting refreshed with the new sweet onion steak teriyaki. So how are we going to refresh the Tom Brady?
I got an idea. You take the tagline, buddy.
You got a refresh too? Mine?
It's on the teleprompter.
Yeah, one job.
Subway keep refreshing and refreshing and refreshing.
crunchy cookie M&Ms. Panera chefs have crafted a masterpiece. Succulent seared chicken.
Man, I hate this when people comment and just leave like scans shit.
Every passing day, seeing more kids here at the ballpark as school is just about out. I'd say most schools are out, not all.
Ball with 82 banana slider.
This has turned into a pitcher's duel.
Call strike with 80 banana slider. 1-1. 80 banana slider. 2-1.
And neither team has struck out. That's hard to imagine with the game at the bottom of the 6th of 2022 that no one has struck out. I still go back to the first inning. It was a sinking fly ball off the bat of Hassan Kim that Bader flagged to end the inning. What a play it was, and allowed this game to
What did he find banana cutter? And he's out.
going first to third on a base hit to left. And then it got Arenado into scoring position as well, but Goldie came in to score to tie it up. The little things, the details matter.
Brian Zimmer grounds out to shortstop Austin Kim to first baseman Eric Hosmer.
We have a moment. Quick word from BJC.
Getting back to normal feels like so much more than just normal. BJC is committed to improving.
Goldschmidt with a ball, 95 by an hour for seam fastball, 1-0.
Goldie has been walked twice today.
Goldie's walked twice in a run.
Trying to extend his hitting streak to 22 straight games. 23, excuse me. He's got 22.
Call strike with 95 by an hour for seam fastball.
Streak to 37. And the 1-0.
Ball,
It's the first strike he's seen.
97 bar, 4-seam fastball, 2-1.
The opposition is trying to do, and maybe the last at bat by Nolan Arenado changes the thinking a little bit. Said, all right, well, he just crushed one to left. Maybe he's got to start pitching a little bit to this guy. And the 1-1. Outfield deep, big gap in left center.
Strike with 95 by an hour sinker, 1-1, 2-2.
Second baseman Cronenworth near the bag and on the outfield grass along with the shortstop Kim. Tied him up at a strike. Evens it up at 2-2. It's a good spot right there at 95 in. A lot of times with Darvish, especially against a guy like Goldie, you're looking away. You're looking for the harder cutter or even the bigger slider. He spots up in.
Ooh, in 96 on Paul Goldschmidt singles on the sharp line drive to left fielder. For team extends his hit streak.
It's all he does. It's all he does. This is a 96 mile an hour fastball. Now,
That was a 96 mile an hour fastball.
middle, and this is a guy that you simply cannot miss against. He's going to get his hits, and that's what happened.
23 game winning streak.
Got to keep an eye on Goldie, too.
23 game winning streak.
Nova, not known for his throwing prowess, so maybe the Cardinals want to be aggressive here.
Ball with a 93 mile an hour cutter.
Times two. And the first pitch taken high.
Ooh, and it runs 90-foot forcing fastball. Dude, Nolan Rondo homers on a fly ball to left field, and Goldschmidt scores, so it's 2-1.
The 1-0 pitch to Arenado. Arenado hits it out to deep left field.
Deep left field. Gone. And that was in the San Diego bullpen. But it went, I guess it went into the stands with a 2-run homer. His 10th of the year, I guess. Whoa. So no, excuse me, it's 3-1. What? 3-1? 3-1 St. Louis. St. Louis! 3-1. Man, Nolan Arenado, home run. Why is this big grounds out to second baseman Jake Russell and the first baseman Eric Hosmer?
30th career home run against the Padres.
1-3 Cardinals.
Yepes base hit into right. No, diving stop.
Diving spot.
And he got him out on a play.
That was like
Tremendous play.
Cronenworth.
Yepes. Well, I was with you, Dan. I didn't think Cronenworth had a chance. This thing is sinking.
Damn.
He does a good job of creating angle to get that big hop. Then makes a strong throw to get one. Yepes.
Call strike on Dickerson with an attitude forcing fastball 0-1.
Terrific here today. Back in the second inning, a double play started by Hosmer. He had the backhanded play by Machado to Rob Sosa, and then that play moments ago.
Swinging strike with it in the on our splitter.
1 for 2 today with a base hit to right. Came up with one out runner at third. And
He's 1 for 2, single in the second. Cord Dickerson.
nothing in 2.
And Cord Dickerson strikes out on a foul tip. And that's the end of the 6th. We're going to go on the top of the 7th. 1-3 St. Louis. St. Louis scored the strike with a home run off Nolan Arenado. His 10th of the season. His 10th home run of the season. So it's top of the 6th. It is KC is losing to Cleveland 0-3. And then when you go to top of the 5th is Washington and New York. New York is up 2-0. And for San Diego coming up is White, Cronenworth, and Kim. And we're just warming up is Miami and Colorado for the double. And it's a double header. Miami.
Especially when you design your own eyewear and then sell it directly to your customers.
And then Jacob Fredericks. You said your brother was at the game or something?
Including prescription lenses. And the best part? You can try 5 pairs for free at warbyparker.com.
Love Every is a support system for parents and toys for your little one. Our play kits are designed by experts for each stage of your child's development, from ages 0 to 4. We link brain science and Montessori philosophy to the way you play. Every 2 to 3 months, a play kit is delivered to your home. It's matched to your child's stage and what they are hungry to learn. We've done all the research so you don't have to. Love Every provides the map to help you confidently guide your child's learning. Unlock the joy of intentional play. Latte, please.
So yeah, if you join me on later tonight, I'll be doing the Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies later on today at 5 o'clock by time, which is Midwest. So yeah. I hope it's a Giants win because I don't want them to jinx them all the time. A foul with a 90-mile-an-hour sinker.
After that walk, it has been 17-7.
Fouled with a 91-mile-an-hour sinker. 0-2
It has been 49 pitches to get through the
for
next
Voigt.
5. That's
Voigt.
Dakota Hudson. That's efficient. Foul, 0-2.
And he has 79 pitches in
Incredibly important.
for
We
Hudson.
talked about the bullpen game that is coming up on Saturday. Got 2 games. You got a double header, and you got a couple of guys presumably down in the bullpen in Helsley and Giovanni Gallegos who have thrown back-to-back. So with him being in the 7th right now, that gives some
Ball with a 92-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. 1-2.
couple of innings if you wanted to. How about extending the guy?
Ball with a 93-mile-an-hour sinker. 2-2.
And the 0-2 pitch.
That was way above the strike.
Last night with Waino.
And he strikes him out.
He went to a career high in pitches for Michaelis
Luke Voigt strikes out swing.
because they needed the length there, but they felt that he could get through it. Well, with Dakota, he's still the pitch count is low. He's still there at 81 pitches right now, so he has another one of these quick innings. Would not be afraid to do it. It was 97 pitches last time that he was out there on the mound. And the 2-2, the first strikeout for Dakota Hudson. 18 in a row.
18 in a row for Dakota Hudson.
Plaza Tire Service pitch tracks. The good hard
Call strike. 80-mile-an-hour curveball on Collinsworth.
boy can't get there.
Ball with an 80-mile-an-hour slider. 1-1.
Some really encouraging news on Jack Flaherty. Ali Marmol told me the plan for Jack is to throw a bullpen tomorrow, then likely go out on a rehab assignment. Marmol told me Jack recovered really well from his live BP. Woke up this morning, everything felt really great. So it's time to take the next step. Danny, that's really good news for Jack and the Cardinals.
100%, and they need him back in the worst way.
Call strike with an 80-mile-an-hour slider. 1-2.
And the arm angle was up, and at the end of last year, you can see it dropped a little bit. He didn't have the same action last year, and he was trying to do a little bit of anything that he could to get back and get right, but he just wasn't. So really encouraging to see that yesterday. Really
Ball with a 92-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. 2-2.
I know Lars Newbar talked about facing him, said, man, this stuff was good. Ball just jumped on you. Come on back. And the 1-2. Just missed. So you go on a rehab assignment.
Fouled in a 92-mile-an-hour sinker.
Absolutes.
2-2.
He comes back, but you figure it's a couple of innings and you build up from there. A little bit of eye test, maybe pitch counts. 2 or 3 starts in the minor leagues, and then at that point it really does become interesting when he can come back. Yeah, well, it just depends.
Fouled it back with a 90-mile-an-hour slider. Still 2-2.
And this could be Hicks as well. Where is he at? Do you think about bringing him
With
back?
he has 88 pitches. 88 pitches. This will be the 89 pitch.
That's a good point.
Ball with 82-mile-an-hour curveball. 3-2.
Said, I don't care what role they put me in when I come back. I just want to be healthy and get back and contribute. That's all that the team wants. Jordan Hicks has done a little bit of everything here. The starter opportunity, I think, still could be there for him. Just like we talked about with Dakota, it's all about throwing strikes. That was
Ball.
Jordan Hicks struggled with being in the zone. But Dakota in this one, after a shaky first inning, has had little to no trouble throwing strikes.
Oh yes, he gets his 91-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. In play, he must have got a single or double.
From Hudson. Then a base hit.
A single, Jake Collinsworth singles and a line drive to right field. Lars no bar.
And their second batter. Get 100% MLB verified tickets easier than ever on StubHub, the official partner of the Cardinals, offering the widest selection of seats and prices. You can look up your seat view before you purchase so you know your view of the field. Tickets available on StubHub up until the first pitch.
ground balls today, and he'd love to have one right here.
And that was only his 4th full count of the ball game. And you're right, good candidate here, especially
Call strike with a 91 first swing fastball. Drake with a 91 sinker. Foul tip. 0-2
giving those corners to Dakota because, as you mentioned earlier, when you're in and around
for
the strike
Kim.
zone, you tend to get more calls. Wasn't getting those in the first.
The 0-1.
2 strikes out. Foul.
Not much you're going to do with this pitch here to Kim.
How about the movement here? This thing starts middle in and ends up in off the plate. The only thing that Kim
0-2
do to that one is slam it off his shin. That's about it.
Short lead at first and an 0-2 pitch. Fouled back.
You know what I liked on that pitch right there?
92 mile sinker.
All right, here we go. Wasn't trying to waste a bunch. I mean, you'd like him to be maybe a little bit more down on that one, but what we've seen here as he's progressed in this game is less nibble and more here it is and hit it.
Swing a strike.
I'll take it.
And he strikes him out with a 91 sinker.
Walked one in this game, struck out one, and allowed 3 hits.
Then there's the second out.
The 0-2 pitch. He tied him up and a strikeout.
Dan
2-2
Hudson.
in the inning.
Hudson, man. He's got 94 pitches in already. Call strike, 91 mile sinker. On no.
Pretty filthy.
The batter is Austin Nola.
Austin Nola.
Starts to throw
Nola.
into his bullpen. Nola is grounded out and popped out. 2 outs, runner at first.
2 outs, runner at first.
Strike 1.
2 outs, a runner at
Nothing
first.
fancy right now. It's just sinker after sinker for the most part.
Strike. 91 first seam fastball. 0-2.
He's spotting up with it too. Now he's hitting the corners. Now he's down with it.
The 0-1. So that is pitch number 96. If he gets the out here, the question will be, do you send him out for one more?
I don't think they will. I think they
Fouled with an Andy Marv
good about it again.
first seam fastball.
97 pitches last time out. We got to remember too, this is a guy that is coming off Tommy John last year. Only a couple of appearances at the end of the season. But the way that he's throwing and all things, just eyeball test, he's no worse for the wear. Would love to throw him out there, but I do think that maybe they'll be thinking long term with this one.
I think you hit it on the head with the Tommy John and just being careful early in a season.
Look, I would love to be surprised. Got to get this guy first. But boy, is he
Fouled with the 92 mile sinker. 0-2.
And the 0-2
Popped up.
may drop. It will. Foul.
Foul. And dropped to the foul territory.
and Donovan, no chance on
I
that.
thought he was going to drop into
He's
the.
gonna be able to close in on that. Look at this.
But they went out to the foul territory. So
Then 12, 6, 11.
so ball in the dirt.
A little bit here.
And then they bound down slider 1-2.
Right now, 0-2 on Nola.
Nola.
Pitch number 99.
Damn, isn't he just scored 100 pitches? Over 100 pitches
Newbar, Sosa,
for Hudson.
and the catcher Andrew Kisner.
Imagine they gotta get somebody in the bullpen as Cardinals.
Very happy those two.
Come on, they're really got the two. Oh, yes! Austin Lauder singles and a line drive to right fielder. Last dose bar, Jake Cronsport to third.
2. Little floater out to shallow right will drop in for a hit. Cut off by Bader. Spins and fires back into the infield. Runners at the corners.
Runners at the corners.
So 2 hits in the inning, 2 strikeouts. And Trent Grisham will be the batter, and Mike Maddox out to visit. Well, just an arm side
Ooh,
pitch.
mom visit
Sinker down and away, get that roll over. It's not like this
with
one sinker goes up and then
100 pitches.
positional spots, and when you elevate, gives him an opportunity to put something out to the outfield.
Yeah, that's probably gonna. No, Mike Maddox is out there. Maddox is out there.
So Mike Maddox, a visit with Hudson. While we
Hudson.
make quick work.
Did it go over 100?
Chipping in on a surprise
100 pitches.
especially at 4:30 in the morning. When the big day arrives, you can send money fast with the Great Southern mobile app.
100 pitches, sixth time that he has done this. Career high is
His sixth career outing with the 100 pitches.
So runners at
Plus.
first and third, the tying runs on base. And Grisham
Strikes with a 91 four-seam fastball.
in two of the last three games.
0-1.
Including last night. But this is where you dig deep. You know, Dakota's getting a little bit tired, but he worked his tail off to get to this spot. Finish it off. Shift on the right
I imagine he wants to get
and Grisham
this guy out.
strike.
Ball. And 90 first seam fastball on 1-1.
Another. Get the feeling this is probably his last batter of the afternoon.
Yeah, they probably just this would be this last batter, to get out of it.
And the 0-1.
Ball with 8-9 mile-an-hour slider, 1-2,
Hanging around with the runner there.
1-2,
No luck.
and 2 outs.
Stays close.
Foul with an 10-mile-an-hour slider. Would it be funny if this guy hits a home run?
And the 1-1. Hit down the right field line, but foul.
Fouled.
A long strike right there. Slider down and in right there to Grisham. They've been trying to work him in. The danger of working him in, especially with a sinker baller, is it leaking out over. You saw Dakota on the second pitch of this at-bat really worked to get it in there well off the plate. They could open up
104 pitches. Oh, and he got him out. Trying Gershom and called out on the strikes. So that's probably will end the Hudson.
Struck him out. 93.
93.
Padres strand a pair. And it's time to stretch. What a day for Dakota.
It's a time to stretch.
Cardinals lead at 3-1.
Bottom of the 7th. And still 1-3. St. Louis. So let's see what is going around. KK bar. So it's Cleveland is beating the KC 4-0 in the bottom of the 6th. Washington is losing to the New York Mets 2-0. And then Miami and Colorado just warming up, man.
Custom cut and polish a pair of lenses just for you. Try 5 pairs for free at warbyparker.com.
So, are you excited? I am, but I'm a little nervous. This feels like a big
Damn, man. I hope I just come on. I want to have a timeout so I could, before I go on to the second game.
See how easy that is?
I hope being a mom is that easy.
It's not. Bye now.
Introducing the all-electric Chevy Bolt EUV with standard home outlet installation included. Find new ease, find new roads. Chevrolet.
You're never responsible for unauthorized purchases on your Discover card.
At CDW, we get the show.
Ooh.
And you need to
What?
support your digital
Man.
transformation. We can help you achieve your business goals by streamlining your data across cloud environments with Net
Just
Cloud services orchestrated by CDW. With greater accessibility and control, you'll be able to accelerate innovation, bring the flexibility of the cloud to your environment, and reduce your... Ford, the official car and truck of the Cardinals. By BJC Healthcare, the world's best medicine made better. And by Budweiser, this Bud's for you. Lars Nootbaar is over 2. Get into a double play. Lined out to right. Cardinals lead it 3-1.
Holy
And go
smokes.
home after the 7th. But it's been an entertaining ball game. I'm not sure what the odds were after the first inning of Dakota Hudson pitching.
What did that did about an splitter? 0-1.
But what a job that he did in this ball game. And I'm with you. I didn't see this coming, as that will still roll foul and that spin on it. Sometimes you see it start foul. It's hit off the end of the bat. It's got all that English on it and comes fair. That's a bad feeling. Oh, yeah, especially if you as a fielder gave up on that.
Fouled with a foul 88 by splitter. That was a cheap bunt. Foul bunt. 0-2. And no bar.
Was attack. It was sinkers down, sliders down, strikes. Nootbaar trying to bunt his way on and pushed it foul, 0-2. We saw Newt do that a couple of games ago. Lars Nootbaar actually got the first Cardinal hit via the bunt all season. It's a good weapon to have.
Ball with an animal splitter. 1-2.
The Gateway Honda dealers donate $1,000 to the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Missouri. So with 2 strikes, Machado, the third baseman, basically it's short. Shift on the right side. I'll give you a worse feeling on that ball that is a little squibber. So if you're the fielder and you're standing there, that's not a good feeling. If you're the hitter still in the box.
Louis Lars number called out and strikes. 82 by now slider. 1 out.
Darvish has struck out 1 today. He's allowed 5 hits. And the 1-2 pitch. Called third strike on the inside corner. Pretty good breaking ball right there.
So at bat.
Go through the signs. I'm not sure he has enough fingers to be able to get through this for you, Darvish. You gotta have 8 pitches. That's why you have pitch count. Okay, then you just dial it out on your forearm, or maybe it's connected to your shin guard, and you've got all the options you need. A real question that I don't have the answer to, and I'm gonna find it. How many hot breaks can you put on pitch count?
Damn. He strike with a 91 mile an hour cutter. Fouled with a 93 mile an hour cutter. 0-2. And Sosa. Pitch com.
The majority, if not all, of baseball using pitch com. It will quicken up the games. Well, it is certainly proven to be the case in the minor leagues as they have implemented this. They did so last year, but they're seeing the results now, doing it all over the place. Games are drastically shorter, anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes a ball game. I'm noticing the guys.
Oh, Sosa pops out to second baseman Jake Farnsworth.
They are trained. They know. It's Sosa to reach, popped up into shallow left center. The second baseman Cronenworth with the catch. But it's like the guys stay in the box and the pitchers get back on the mound and say, "Here we go." Matthew Liberatore. Nolan Gorman doesn't step out of the box. And we were talking about it the other day as the rules, have not reached the big league level. Will that continue to be a trend, or will those guys be like, "It's big leagues now, they air it out a little bit. Let me step out for a few minutes, adjust the look around, the batting gloves."
Call strike with a 93 forcing fastball on Kisner.
As a pitcher, let me take a lap around this mound really fast. Got a shin guard. Would not have been good for Skip Schumacher. Skip, if that was him at the plate, would have stepped out.
Foul with 93 mile an hour forcing fastball 0-2.
Get back in the box. Skip did a very aggressive batting glove, though. It was very quick. It was out. I mean, it was his routine, but he was pretty quick back in. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because we love Skip. Yeah. So, yeah, he can do whatever he wants. He was on anybody else's team. Oof. Yeah, forget that.
Foul's bag
Let's go get in the box. Sorry, Babe Ruth. He's Skip.
with a 93 mile an hour forcing fastball.
Yeah, he's Skip. It's part of it, though. Like,
Fouled 85 by the slider. 1-2.
Getting back into things. Hitters are going to have to make those adjustments of, okay, well, this was routine. What is the new one? Because the pitch is coming.
And the 0-2 to Kisner. The fly ball down the right field line and a souvenir here at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Big gap in left center. No balls and 2 strikes on Andrew Kisner. Got him to chase and his 3rd strikeout.
And we're gonna go on the top of the 8th. Man, Padres is still 1-3. Oscar, Profar, and Machado. Around league is KC losing to Cleveland 4-0. And that's in the top of the 7th. And Washington's losing to New York 2-0. It's bottom of 6th. What? I mean, just to drink him?
Legendary status, my man. Yes, sir. Exactly. And it all starts here.
Presenting the Topps Home Run Challenge. Choose the game you think your home run hero will go long. Predict correctly, and you'll win a Home Run Challenge parallel card. Predict the ball will travel more than 425 feet for a chance to win a special parallel card. Play the Topps Derby tool and pick the player you think is winning the Home Run Derby. Play the Home Run Challenge with 2022 Topps Series 1 and 2 baseball. For those who love peanut butter and those who want to get married to peanut butter, I now pronounce you weird. New Ultimate, it's here. If you really want to find out what you're made of, you can forget the personality tests and social media quizzes. Because the only way you're ever going to know is by heading into the big, wild, raging, so damn beautiful it hurts world.
Sign of the big 3, sometimes 4 in the pen for the Cardinals. And they got that from Drew Burring in last night, extra innings. That's the key one. That's that first out for the runner at second. You can get a strikeout and then bail out. Thanks to Lars Dubar and this rhythm coming in from left field.
That was something special last night. Even for Burring right there. Burring made this pitch. He got a little
And it looks like it's gonna be St. Louis is gonna sweep the series. St. Louis. So we got a new pitcher, Drew Verhange, 3.1 IP. His ERA is 3.38. WHIP is 1.43.
time on the IL with the hip issue and comes back, finds himself the other day. The bases loaded jam with McCutcheon up in that ball game last night. And here, trying to hold it.
What up, man? That's all I said. So it's gonna be strike with the 94 mile an hour sinker, swinging strike. 2 with 70 mile an hour curveball. 0-2. Hit the like button, subscribe if you never do this. And in a couple minutes, I'll be streaming the Giants game, but I'm just hoping that this game goes in so I could have a rest. Maybe get something to eat for lunch because I haven't had lunch at all, man. So I know the game is going to be at 5 o'clock. So it's only 2 o'clock here, but I don't know if this game goes. So it's 0-2 on Oscar. Ball with 96 mile an hour, 4-seam fastball, 1-2. Ball. 96 reversing face ball. 2-2.
2. Off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. On the bench for the Padres, Cano, the left-hander. Switch hitting, Sergio Alcantara. On the right side, Will Myers and the backup catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Oh, Cedric Banner curveball in play, and it's an out. It's the first out.
Evens it up at 2-2.
Oh, Oscar grounds out shortstop Mendo Sosa to first baseman Juan Yespes.
Was 18 in a row set down by Dakota Hudson. The 2-2. On the ground is short. Sosa. One away. Be interesting to see how this plays out. If Verhagen, they like the numbers, maybe some of the matchups. Does he give you 2? Do you go to Cabrera? Then you would think that both Gallegos, Helsley unavailable today.
Ball with Cedric Banner curveball 1-0.
The St. Louis bullpen.
1-0.
Here's Profile.
89 mile changeup foul. 1-1.
Double the right center.
He doubled in the first and run in the second. Run.
In the first inning, he's flagged to left and grounded out to first. Shift on the right side. The 1-0 pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike. If things go to plan, you have a sweep here against the Podres and the Cardinals. Get into Chicago, enjoy probably certain guys, team meal maybe, and get ready for the fun that is Cubs and Cardinals in Wrigley. Right, hard to find a meal in that town. You know, it's really tough. Take you back to your minor league days. And they 1-1 on side and high, 2-1.
And then if I have Banner seeker holds grounds out to shortstop Amanda Sosa, the first baseman Joel West.
Cardinals there in 2020.
1 SB. 2 outs.
And that 4-game sweep at the end of last year. Into the shift. Sosa, the shortstop, makes the play. So Verhagen has gotten the first 2, and it brings in Machado, 1 for 3.
Machado calls strike. Then did 4 mile sinker. 0-1 Machado.
Series 2 for 11 thus far, and just limiting the damage. How have they done it? What have you seen?
So I've seen them not fall into patterns and really just working in and out, working it in off the plate.
Ball with 96 mile forcing fastball. 0-2.
Extend his zone a little bit. The thing about Manny Machado that's in difference with Paul Goldschmidt is Goldie doesn't expand his zone very much. Manny will.
Right down the pipe.
Ain't like that.
Even Verhagen, he'd see, he got a strike out of it, but seeing that reaction, that's not where he wanted it. I wouldn't think.
Well, if you're down, you got yourself a chance. You got to think that you're going to get him swinging.
I mean, some strikes are better than others.
Every once in a while,
Yes.
you throw one, and your first thought is, uh-oh, yeah. We'll go with uh-oh, yes. It's uh-oh. And then you get it back and get the action. Another
Ball with 97 forcing fastball.
Somehow hits a laser, too. The game just kind of happens that way.
Outside to Machado.
Ball 96 Banner sinker.
It's a ball
2-2.
and 2 strikes. Outfield straight away, very deep for Manny Machado. And a 1-2.
Ball 77 mile curveball. 3-2.
Cardinals
Machado.
29-21 and dropped the Padres to 30-20. Padres have been one of the better teams in baseball away from Petco. Been very good on the road.
Well, if you have pitching, that will travel. And that has been the case for Bob Melvin's team, one of the better staffs in the league.
The 2-2. Curveball that got away and a full count.
Fouled with it any for Marna Sinker. 3-2. Still 3-2.
2 outs, nobody on, and the 3-2 pitch to Machado. Fouled back. Manny, some tremendous years with
Ooh, 96 Marna Sinker is out. We're going to go into the
deal with San Diego.
bottom of the 8th. Manny Machado pops out to first baseman. Wine is being in foul territory.
This is a franchise that's only been to the postseason one time in the last was it
Bader, Donovan, and Goldschmidt are next.
Bumped out. And a huge out for Verhagen. Padres go 1-2-3. Put away by Yepes. Coming up, Bader, Donovan, and Goldie. It's 3-1.
What does shopping for contacts look like at Warby Parker? Well, just imagine your favorite brands, take away the hidden fees, and add free shipping. There you go. Save 15% on your first order of contacts at warbyparker.com. When it comes to contacts, Warby Parker offers dozens of brands, including Scout, our very own comfortable, breathable, and affordable daily lens. Learn more about Scout or save 15% on your first order of contacts at warbyparker.com.
You sign first.
Oh man, yeah, come on, at least I hope this ends game ends at 3 o'clock, so I have time to get something to eat before I had to go to my next stream. Oh.
When you hear best-in-class range or best-in-class fuel economy, you may be thinking of really tiny cars. And you'd be really, really wrong. The Ram 1500. Exceeding expectations. Again. No wonder more people are switching to Ram than ever before.
Get 0% financing for 60 months, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2022 Ram 1500. Sending by authority of the Cardinals not to be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the St. Louis Cardinals. With Jim Hayes, Brad Thompson, I'm Dan McLaughlin. It's Yu Darvish pitching into the 8th inning, but trailing 3.
Yu Darvish is pitching, wow, to the 8th inning.
Cody Whitley starts to throw the St. Louis bullpen.
With a 90 manner.
And Bader jumps on the first pitch.
First pitch, Bader pops out to shortstop.
Play by Kim with his back to the infield. Padres have played exceptional defense here today.
They have. They've been showing off the leather right there. You see Kim's. They didn't really see it right off the bat, but made a good adjustment. Profar had no chance on that ball. It's probably going to die in front of him anyway.
Wow, with the 90 manner splitter on Donovan.
It was all Kim on this play.
It's the 4th really tough play that they've added, and they've made it. And the double play started by Hosmer in the 2nd. Machado.
Damn, Darvish has 88 pitches.
Yepes robbed by Cronenworth on a ball to his left in that play moments ago by Kim. Top of the lineup, Donovan. He is 1 for 3 with a base hit to left.
Brian Devin singles and a fly ball to center fielder Josh Gershman.
In the shallow center, and a one-out hit, 2-hit day for Brendan Donovan.
It's a good hard cutter in from Yu this thing into the outfield. Exactly where Darvish wanted it, in on the hands. Paul Goldschmidt extended his career high on-base streak to 37 straight games, and has hit safely now at 23 consecutive
Goldschmidt, pick up attempt at first base.
Been on base all 3 times he's been up.
Call strike. 92 Monarch curve cutter. On one.
Key plays in the game. We call him the Big Fundy, the fundamentals that he brings to the table, but he went first to third on a base hit to left by Nolan Arenado.
Foul was accepted by Monarch curveball. 0-2.
First pitch is strike. Yeah, that play that you're talking about too is a really good read on Profar being deep and then knowing the arm that he has. And
Darvish with 90 pitches.
Those are the type of plays that you need to press it on, especially against a guy like you, Darvish, where you know your offense is going to be at a premium. And Goldie hits it out of play.
All the dirt. What it ended 2 by now splitter. 1-2. Goldschmidt.
Nothing into the count. And the next to the Cardinal first baseman from Yu Darvish. In the dirt. On deck, Arenado. 2 for 3
1-2.
today with a 2-run homer. The difference in this game. Broke the 1-1 tie. We talk about how he not only hits for power, but sprays the ball for power too. Looks like firework night right there. That is a beautiful thing. When you are talking about one of the best hitters in the league, the ability to spray the ball.
Ball with a 97-4 seam fastball. 1-2. Goldie.
Fouled back.
Pick up attempt at first base.
Okay, got away with it. All right, wanted that thing in. That's right, got another life. Pitch number 93 to check on Donovan. Pitch count. Very economical. Normally he's piling up the strikeouts, so you see a higher pitch count, but today he's got 3 with only 2 walks, so you're going to stay in a game. Yeah, you are getting a bunch of ground balls, and as we've talked about throughout this series, the Podres starters, they go deeper into games than anybody else does.
Strike with a ended Monarch cutter. 1-3. And he strikes him out.
Strikeout of Goldie, but Donovan will take second base.
Donovan into takes second base.
The second out of the inning, and it brings in Nolan Arenado. The Budweiser player of the game, Nolan Arenado, with his 30th career home run. A 2-run homer and his 10th this season. He's driven in 34. This may be a
Man.
change here.
Yeah, this is maybe.
Base is open. You got Arenado at the plate.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be that Darvish was gonna be done on that. I guess not.
We take our chances with him.
More, he just wants to get out of this. I guess so.
They're gonna talk it over as a team, but the way that he's swinging the bat today, I would be inclined to attack.
So does San Diego got somebody at the bullpen? Up it in the bullpen.
We talked earlier about the struggles that he had in the month of May. Only hit 196 in the month. Not a ton of power. There's not much going for him. The timing just off. Well, this ball game today.
Ball with a 93 by now cutter. 1-0.
Also had that hard single. It was about 105 miles an hour off the bat in the 4th inning. Does he see a pitch in this at bat? He's not seeing anything close. Will there be anything for him to go after? We'll see. So 2 outs and a runner at second. Nabil Chrismat getting loose. The former Cardinal came up in
Oh yes, and they got runs and 91 cutter. He must have signaled their doubles. Damn, it's 4-1 now, St. Louis. So it looks like it's gonna be, yeah, it looks like it's gonna be sweep for the Cardinals. Nolan now singles on the ground ball. The right fielder Jose Scott Brendan scores.
Again, welcome to June for Nolan Arenado. Another hard-hit baseball, and this is where you know Nolan is at his best when he's driving the ball that way. That's a good hard cutter. It's away, but it's up enough for him to put his best swing on it. It's perfect. The pitching change coming up to the Podres.
Pitching change for,
Here in the home half of the eighth. Arenado
so they're gonna take out Darvish. So that does it for Darvish. Let's go around the league and see what's going on.
Light beer shouldn't taste like water.
So KC Cleveland. Cleveland's 4-0, but it is bases loaded. Washington's losing to the Mets 2-0. And Miami and Colorado are tied 0-0. And warming up Houston and versus Oakland and Atlanta and Arizona are warming up.
To help you feel connected. Upload your logo or start your design today at customink.com.
This is one heck of a script. Looking for a little bit of history tonight.
What is this? It says 6:05 Eastern. Oh man, 6:05 Eastern time. Damn it. I think it says 5:05 my time. So Naval Crestbed replaces you, Darvish.
To the spots where you don't look the part. The moments where you don't even know where you are. Wherever Jim Beam's welcome, you'll be welcome too.
Mattress Firm's best Memorial Day sale ever has been extended. Right now, get a
There's Chevy called to the pen. 15th appearance.
His ERA is 1.90.
And he's been more of a setup guy for the Padres coming out of their pen and has pitched very well. He has pitched well. Not a guy that's overpowering. Fastball's going to sit there around 88 to 91. He's got the curve, got the change as well. But strike thrower keeps you off balance.
One speeds. Ball with an 84 by now changeup. 1-0.
I'm not sure Bob Melvin did either. I would agree.
Ball with an 83 by now changeup. 2-0.
Sack fly that brought in Goldie in the fourth inning. That tied the game up at 1. Arenado, the 2-run homer in the sixth, and a 2-out RBI single right by Arenado.
For the second, I'm gonna charge these boys.
Much fun was that last night with Yanni coming out, pouring the water on Albert. All three of them had a huge hand in it last night. Waino punching out 10. Yanni navigated the whole way. It's down the left field line. It's fair. Down into the corner. Arenado taking for third. Hot corner. Waving him in. Relay to the plate. Save at the plate. Yepes drives in his second today and extends the Cardinal lead.
Ooh, yes. So why just be doubles on a line drive to... Damn it, they go. But guys, it's 5-1 St. Louis.
the book on Darvish, 7 2/3. 5 runs, 7 hits, struck out 4, walked 2, and gave up a home run. Breaking ball and a strike to Corey Dickerson. Well, those are some big 2-out hits for St. Louis to bring in some insurance here late. 5-1 St. Louis. Dickerson, the base hit to right against Yu Darvish, his first plate appearance. And it's 0-2. Came up with a runner at third base in the 4th. And only 1 out, couldn't bring him in. The infield was drawn in. And struck out swinging back in the 6th inning. The 0-2 put in play, left side. And Machado fires a strike to Hosmer. Little 2-out rally for St. Louis. And a 5-1 lead. Camping season starts now. Get an RV for as little as $5 a day at Camping World.
Ooh, new TQ All-Star Summer Blizzard lineup. Girl Scout Thin Mints, new Oreo Dirt by Yum. I'm gonna eat them all. Hey, does that mean you TQ? Tastes good.
Should we leave a note?
No.
Did I pass?
So we're gonna go to the top of the ninth. I don't think I'm gonna do the Giants game. I'm probably not gonna do the Giants game now. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the Giants game, man. That hurts.
1 run, 4 hits. He struck out 3. Cardinals fell behind. It was tied 1-1. And then Nolan Arenado. His 10th home run of the year. 30th against the Podres in his career. They made it 3-1. The Cardinals tack on 2 more. They lead it 5-1. As we head to the top of the 9th, and Cody Whitley. After a scoreless inning by Drew Burhagen in the 8th. Foul back. It's Hosmer, Voit.
Ooh, yeah, foul territory. 92-mile-an-hour forcing fastball. In plays. Ouch. 84.
I think that Whitley can find himself in a lot of high leverage positions. Love the fastball, the way it rides up in his zone. His changeup, so good. There's a changeup there. That's Donovan at first base to Whitley in the out. Tommy Edman is checked in the ball game. He's at second, and Donovan going from second base to first. So
Yeah, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do the Giants game, man. Ball with the 82-mile-an-hour slider.
So you want to talk hitting now? How about initially Albert's like, oh, here we go again. Well, great job by Juan Yepes in that bat. He got that change up from Chris Matt, double down the line. Stepping up. Here's Luke Voit. And a ball outside. Voit is walked. That was back in the first. Flied to left and struck out.
Oh, what? Oh, he must hit a home run. It says in plays with a run. Look, Voigt hits a home run. Oh my god, that was just gone.
Just over the wall. And Luke Voigt has his fourth home run.
It's 5-2.
Bader
They got to
slammed
still
the
out
ball.
11.
Boy, he was so close. Cuts a lead to 5-2.
Call strike with the 93 forcing fastball.
The fastball, it's away. Elevated, though. You know that Voigt likes to get those hands extended. He can drive the ball well the other way. Harrison times this thing. Man, he's about a foot away from making one of the best plays of the year. Just couldn't quite get there. He's upset. You wait your whole life like those plays. And if you're Cody Whitley, Dan, who cares? Solo shot.
Call strike.
Still got a
Ball.
go get these
96 mile forcing fastball.
Mark is 1 for 3. Twice he has grounded out to first. The 0-1. Change up in there for a strike, nothing and 2.
Fouls with 84 pound changeup.
Podres will become cheerleaders of San Diego after this ball game is through. They'll head to Milwaukee, and the Cardinals off to Chicago. And funny how that works, isn't it? Yep. Cardinals started playing 3 games back of the Brewers, and the 1-2 pitch foul back.
Fall back with an 84 pound forcing fastball. 1-2.
Their full staff. We talked about Jack Flaherty earlier. Jim Hayes had the news that he's planning on throwing a bullpen tomorrow, then shortly heading out on a rehab stint. That's great news, but no Matz, no Hicks. Look out in the outfield. No O'Neill, no Carlson right now. And this team is still figuring out ways to win, playing good baseball. Imagine how good this group can be. The 1-2.
Falls it back.
Left field line and out of play. And if the Cardinals can hold on, this could be a signature 3 games for them to have a sweep against a very good Padres team. Well, the best team in baseball on the road, or was the best baseball road team.
Ball. 93 mile an hour slider.
29 and go to 8 games a season high, 8 games above 500. The 1-2. Wow.
Foul with an 84 pound changeup.
He missed that one. Yes, he did. It's a slider this time on the corner. Really good pitch, and especially after throwing some changeups that are tailing away, you get that one coming in on Cronin.
Ball with an 83 mile an hour slider. 3-2.
There's the changeup there from Cody Whitley. He's going to have to be careful living up there with that pitch. Got to figure out a way to get that down. Another 2-2 pitch.
It is out.
And a full count.
A 94 mile an hour forcing fastball. Jake Crosworth flies out to left fielder Cord Dickerson.
3 hits. Drove in
One more
3,
out.
Homer. Yepes RBI double sack fly. So 2, 3, and 4. A lot of damage today. And the 3-2 pitch popped out. Shallow left. Corey Dickerson. 2 away. And we're 1
So the Giants are. So San Diego's last hope for the San Diego.
with a split. 2 games with Toronto split against
Ball. 84 mile an hour slider.
and 1 out away from a sweep of San Diego.
1-1.
Here's Kemp. Strike 1.
He's missing a couple here in this inning. Oh, that was perfect. Field one.
Swinging strike, 1-2. 84 by an hour changeup.
Right there by Cody Whitley and Kisner behind the plate. Do it again. Outfield is straight away. Just get Kim to reach for it. The 1-1. 1-2. And the Padres down to their final strike.
Padres are at the final strike. Up to the
Kim was going for that grand slam, but nobody on base right there. He let it rip.
Oh, they did do it with a 95 by an hour first seam fastball. So yeah, I'm not gonna do the Giants game. Shit.
Base hit to right to extend the ball game.
Oh, said, oh, sorry, that I was wrong. He signals. I don't know why I thought he was out.
Brings in Austin Nola. So you've had the home run hit by Luke Voigt.
So he's on singles a ground ball to right fielder.
Here's Nola, and the tying run would be on deck.
Mixing and Reds is the second defensive interference.
The play behind Kim will allow him to take second base, and that's fielder's indifference.
Ball with the first seam fastball. 2-0.
Runner at second, and the 1-0. And Kisner out to visit. You're going to go talk it over, and really, I think the talk here is focusing down. We've seen a lot of misses up in the zone, and Cody Whitley can pitch with his fastball up, but then he buries the changeup and buries the slider. I think we're seeing a little bit of everything missing high here for Cody Whitley. So 2-0, going to try to slow him down, and all it takes is that one pitch. Use that defense behind you and get yourself on a plane.
Call strike with a 2-1. Ball with the first seam fastball. 3-1.
And a base hit to shallow center. 2-0 the count. And pitch number 20 of this ninth inning for Whitley. There's a strike, 2-1.
Call strike. 3-2. So they're up to the last out.
What we talked about, you knew you had a couple of guys down in that bullpen that Ollie Marmol wasn't going to be able to go to. Giovanni Gallegos and Housley. Who's going to step up? Verhagen did his job.
Ball. And he walks him.
And again, the Padres down to their final strike. Crowd over 34,000 here today. Whitbread grabs a baseball and starts to throw in the bullpen of St. Louis. 3-2 pitch. Just missed on the outside corner. The tying run comes to the plate.
The tying run comes to the plate. Oh, man. Tying run comes to the plate. No, please don't.
I wouldn't have really thought, looking at the numbers, that Trent Grisham wouldn't be a guy you'd want to come see step up in a spot like this, Dan. But, you know, the last couple of days have taught you differently. You had the big home run against Giovanni Gallegos last night. This is a 94-mile-an-hour fastball. Center cut. He turns and burns. Big swing of the bat right there. Ultimately, the Cardinals win it in walk-off fashion. A couple of days ago, right before they head to St. Louis, it was the walk-off home run by Grisham against the Brewers to win that thing 4-2 in 10.
Ball where they did the 2 by an hour change up.
5-2 our score here in the top of the ninth with 2 on, 2 outs. Cardinals, a
shift on the infield. Arenado, a few steps in at third. Near even with the bag. And the outfield deep. Straight away.
Fouled with a 84-mile changeup, 1-1.
The crowd getting a little restless. So am I. I do like drama. You got it here. The 1-0 pitch. Popped up. It's a good changeup there. As if to get that one down. Been the big difference with that secondary stuff. Again, his fastball plays really well at the top of the zone. It's how you pull the strings off of it with the changeup, with the slider in.
Ball with 23-mile first and fastball, 2-1. Call strike. 84-mile changeup, 2-2.
26 pitches for Whitley. The 2-1. And again, the Padres down to their final straw. A lot of pitches up here right now from Whitley. There has been.
So yeah, I'm not gonna do the Giants game.
Best pitch has been the changeup, though. Does he go to it again here? 2-2.
Ball. 3-2. Foul. 93 seam fastball.
And the question is right now with Whitley, you've already walked Nola beforehand. 3-2 count. You know everybody is on the move. You threw the changeup 2-2. Do you go back to it? 3-2 pitch. Ripped foul.
There's fouled. 93-mile first seam fastball. This will be 7th pitch.
Still think you can beat him away, and you can beat him away with the fastball or with the changeup.
Foul again.
Time call. That's by Kisner. Three-two pitch again. Here it comes. Cold foul.
Damn it. 8 pitches in so far.
Right now. Well, but he is getting those pitches to a spot where that's the best that he can do with it. Those things are in off the plate. The danger zone is when you let it leak out over the
Because the bases are loaded, I'm sorry. Bases are loaded. And he walks him.
The 3-2 pitch by Whitley.
He walks a run and
Back-to-back walks. So the time runs are on base.
bases loaded.
The go-ahead run will come to the plate, and that'll bring out Ollie. 3 different times.
Oh, so mom visits a pitching change. Nick Wood Green replaces
One of the most relentless teams.
Porter Whitley.
Relentless team in baseball. The most comeback wins in the game as the Podres and the Cardinals are trying to stop this one short. Still not over. Bases loaded. 2 outs in the 9th when we come back.
Introducing Gatorade Fit. Fitness starts from the inside out. Get healthy, real hydration and no added sugar, artificial sweeteners, or added colors. Fitness starts from within. Gatorade Fit. Healthy, real hydration. All G.
Trying on glasses using Warby Parker's virtual try-on is so lifelike, so realistic.
that you might not even be able to tell what's real from what's virtual. Yep, it's that good. Virtually try on hundreds of styles in the Warby Parker app.
Welcome to Future, the fitness program that pairs you with your own dedicated coach.
Great job, Kim. You haven't missed a workout in 2 months.
You have this person that is genuinely there for you to help you reach those goals.
Kyle, seeing your heart rate pick up, let's keep that intensity until the end.
Pushing the boundaries, getting a surprise workout that works you.
Anybody at any fitness level will have a coach that gets you exactly where you're at.
It's more than an app. It's more than a personal trainer. It's your future. Panera chefs have crafted a masterpiece.
Marchevy called to the pen. And the Padres will counter. Azokar is due up, but they're going to go with Robinson Cano, who's in the roughest and longest stretch.
Robinson Cano?
8 games, and he's over his last 21. That matches the longest over he's had in his career. But don't forget, this is a guy with 316 career home runs.
Yeah, still very dangerous and still a guy where
Damn, Robinson Cano, he must be pitch hitting for somebody.
bit more to you. Then you get overly cautious. Maybe you fall behind against him, and then they got to come back in. Go get him.
So this being done with 2 outs, you had the base hit by Kim. Down to
Fouls would have ended for first inning fastball 0-1.
Grisham down to his final strike. And they're all loaded out for Robinson Cano. He represents the go-ahead run. The tying runs on base here in the top of the 9th inning. And the first pitch. Foul back. What a cut.
Cano not wasting any time. If he sees anything he can get bat to ball, he was going to do it.
Ball with an 85 mile run changeup.
I think Cano is a guy too. Wickren does have a good changeup that he likes to use against his lefties. I think you got to be very careful throwing it for a strike, though. Throw that for chase because that's a pitch he can hook.
The 0-1. It's pretty good speed at first base, too. Ball in the gap, you think about that. Grisham, the center fielder at first base. The 1-1 pitch
And that's it.
to Cano. And a fly ball out to left. It's well hit, but stays in the park.
But stays in the park.
The Cardinals have it.
And the Cardinals have won the game.
Cardinals have win number 29.
Win number 29.
Absolutely everyone expected.
So, yeah, I'm not going to do the second game. Sorry, guys. Sorry, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully for the I'll get better. I'm not doing that well. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye. This is King Pookie signing off. Peace.